Hi, I'm your host, Reyne, and welcome to The Art of Picking on Antiques.com. Today, we are talking with my very good friend, Kent Washburn, about great finds. I love great finds. That's what gets all of us still out there, whether we're dealers or collectors looking for that elusive thing. So tell me, what did you find?
I found a pair of plates. They're in Hazel Atlas's Sportsman series. They're called ships, or they're called sailboats, and they're on the modern tone pattern. They were made in the late 30s. Modern tone with the rings around it was made from 36 to 42. You just don't find the plates, and I was at the Red Barn in Round Top, and one of the local dealers had them out as accent pieces, and I gobbled them up.
I was going to say, you know, I've seen this pattern before, and I'm sure some of our viewers have as well. I was going to ask you what makes them so rare, but you said because they're plates. So you just don't find the plates.
You find tumblers, you find cocktail shakers, pitchers, and ice buckets with effort. But I probably only owned in 50 years of dealing one other plate.
Really?
They're not that expensive, but I found the larger plate for $10, the smaller one for $6.
That seems very affordable.
It's very, very affordable, and I see them at the shows in the $50 to $75 range if the dealer's being reasonable with them.
$50 to $60, $70 range a piece?
A piece.
I would have to say that that's a great find.
And contrary to size being better, the little one, the Sherbert plate with the sailboats, is the far rarer of the two.
Really?
Yes.
Well, size does matter. Thanks so much for talking to me today.
Appreciate the opportunity.
So I went around and talked to some other dealers about what great finds they have had. This is Nita. She's from Houston, Texas. And what did you want to tell me about today?
I brought some items called sewing birds or third hands.
Tell me what that means.
Well, sewing bird because it has the bird on it and it's a sewing tool. It's a third hand because it actually helps you. So you have two and the bird is the third. You would press the tail and open the mouth and that would hold the fabric.
Oh.
You could press your pin cushions in and it would clamp to the table. So it actually helped you.
It was like a third hand.
Take care of your fabric while you're sewing.
Tell me why these are a great find.
These are a great find because they're really rare. They're American and they're actually dated on the wings. If you look really close, you'll see it says February and the date in 1853. So they're 19th century sewing birds.
This would be 19th century Americana.
Yes.
Okay, so where did you find them?
These I found at estate sales. This one was displayed inside of a little bird cage hanging from the swing, and they had it all priced as one price. I asked them if they would just sell the bird, and he gave me a wonderful deal, and I told him what it was, and he said, well, you were honest, so I'm still going to give you the deal.
So honesty still got you somewhere?
There you go.
I love that. Okay, so if you were to want to buy something like this today, what would you have to expect to pay? Obviously not what you paid, but...
They go from like $200 to $300.
Oh, that's still affordable.
Yes, and there's a lot of different varieties. Some people collect different ones, but they're just really, really, really hard to find.
They have different kinds of birds, or?
The birds look the same, but some of them will have maybe not as fancy of a bird, or more of a clip or a hook, or less detail on the hook, but they just are designed a little bit different. Some only have one pin cushion instead of two. It's pretty much the same kind of bird, but more or less detail.
Are they made by the same company?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Can't lie.
I think they're really wonderful. They're very unusual, and I think I'd like to have them in my collection.
All right.
Thanks for sharing them with me.
Sewing collection.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can't sew, but I would need this third hand if I decided that I was going to.
There you go.
Thanks for showing them to me today.
Thanks for coming out. It was a joy to visit with you.
Thank you. I had a great time today at Red Barn Antiques, and I met a lot of great people. Saw a lot of great finds. If you have a great find, write to me and tell me about it at Reyne at Antiques.com. That's Reyne at Antiques.com.